What's up, everybody? Welcome to PlugCast. It's your boy Cali Plug. We got my bro Shiest Bubs, and we got Chris King in the building. What's up with y'all?
What's already, man?
Oh yeah. Y'all know what it is. Cali plugging this motherfucker.
What's really bracking?
Man, dude. First off, appreciate y'all both coming out. Shiest Bubs, salute. I know you've been moving this weed culture for a minute.
Yeah, man.
And I'll take the second to salute you. You know, everything
Appreciate
you put
that,
in.
man.
You know, this
OG
shit.
Shiest.
Yeah, this OG Shiest.
OG,
Okay.
God.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shiest
So-
was one of the first people to give me any type of chance in LA. That's crazy because he's from New York.
I'm
That's
getting old,
crazy.
man.
That
Yeah.
didn't make no sense.
Yeah, so I just
It's
want
fact,
to
though.
say it one more time, man. I appreciate you moving culture. I appreciate, just pushing the forefront of this marijuana stuff, this weed stuff. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, man. You know what I'm
Salute.
saying?
So
It's almost like my duty to my life. You know what I'm saying?
your calling, your life calling.
Yeah.
It's passion.
You know, it's something that was
Purple
handed to me.
Vaders.
I'm off this grape jelly right now, though.
Ooh.
This bag of bud was so purple that I was like, let me try this first.
Yeah.
Shit is
So man,
gas.
how's your Cali trip so far? You make some noise. When you come to Cali, everybody fucks with you. Everybody's pulling up on you, dropping you bags, products.
Yeah, man.
Motherfuckers want interviews, come through, slide through. I mean, dog, you making noise out here, bro.
When they come to New York, I try to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Little hospitality don't hurt,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, I've been doing that for years, though. So, like,
Appreciate that.
when I come out, I try to keep it on the weed vibe, which is basically, having fun, peaceful vibe,
Salute.
Just love to everybody, Smokers Club. I met a lot of people on that tour, on that whole series of things, you know what I mean? So,
Shout outs to Johnny Shipes, dog.
yeah, shout out to my boy Johnny Shipes.
Shout out to
man.
Johnny,
Bro,
for
been
sure.
doing it for a minute. I met him back at the Roosevelt in 2008, bro. He was out here with Young
exactly.
Berg, Nipsey. He was working with Nipsey at one point,
We closing a decade of this movement, you know what I mean? On a whole different level, you know what I mean? Like, because when I started really with the bud, it was around 2000. And when I say started with the bud, I mean like parlaying it into other ventures, like doing music and stuff like that, entertainment,
Yeah, that's what's up.
So that's like 20 years in the making right now.
I remember
decades.
when the video first hit, the Purple City Bird Gang video hit, man. I was like,
That's us, that
Yeah.
Purple
yo,
City
I thought it
Bird
was
Gang.
bigger than
That's
life.
us,
It
that
was bigger
Purple
than
City
life,
Bird
man. It's
Gang.
like, y'all shut the block down. Y'all brought him out. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, man, this shit changed my whole vision
Shit
on
was
life.
crazy. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Now now I'm just like, I'm doing really the same things because it's all weed related. So it's like, it's only but so many things you could do, but it's just like, it's just fun. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm still having highlights,
That's what's up, bro.
So thanks
Yeah.
to Mary Jane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When's the first time you smoked weed, Shice? What about you, Chris?
First time I smoked weed, shit was a long time ago. Shit
Like,
was like 30 years ago.
That's
I'm
what-
so curious to know when you started smoking weed, though, before I even say anything. Because you know what I mean? Like, when
I
was your
started
first time?
smoking weed basically like I was an athlete when I was young. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I was kind of
Cameron and Mace. He was. I
I
had to say
played,
that.
I really played all sports.
Okay, for sure.
I was like the captain of baseball,
Yeah,
basketball. I played tennis. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
I did all types of shit. So
Fucking tennis.
yeah, tennis, man. I had like vendettas against certain people. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, so I
Served
was
the
like,
shit out the ball.
Yeah.
Pow!
Like I went to
Bitch.
school like in Harlem. People be like, "Oh, you from Harlem?" But I went to school downtown, so I went to school with a lot of white kids. You know
Oh,
what I'm
word.
saying? And they used to always be on some like other type of shit. So they thought they were special because they played
You
tennis.
had
that
to
they
show
could-
them what's
they
up.
could, yeah, they could play expensive tennis lessons. So I just picked that shit up and I was just
Serve
naturally
ass.
gifted with it.
Self-motivated.
Yeah, I used to
Serve
be torturing the
ass.
motherfuckers like, what?
Yeah.
Pete
Wow.
Sanford's nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bitch.
But then I got introduced to weed.
Okay.
then-
was it Reggie's or was it straight?
It was
to the
straight
dro?
Reggie. It was like
Okay.
we rolled the seeds, the sticks. I was like, yo, we gotta roll all of that shit, right?
As you should.
Yo, the illest shit. This was the illest shit that they, people still laugh at me to this day. I was like, yo, the first time I smoked weed, I was like, yo, I know about the bamboo. I know about that, you know what I mean? But I was like, yo, what the fuck is the brown paper? Like, where do you get that? Like, where do you buy that in a store? Like, I've never seen, in the shelves. This is in the night. This is like 90 though.
What was that? Phillies at the time or Dutchies?
My homie laughed for like 30 minutes. It was like, you don't know? Because he thought I knew everything. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was like a fast kid. So, you know, I was smoking cigarettes like fucking 7 years old, 8 years old. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? Like,
Damn.
I was one of them kids, like cursing, smoking cigarettes,
Chris was
drinking,
Chris, was you one of those
drinking
kids too?
liquor and shit like that.
I ain't like cigarettes. I had a vendetta against cigarettes for
My
like,
pop smoked cigarettes.
I couldn't
like,
fuck with my grandma. She smoked them motherfuckers too much. And one time, particularly, what made me turned off is that I went to drink a Sunkiss in my fucking house, and that bitch was an ashtray.
Oh my god.
And I never forgot
Oh,
that.
man.
And I just looked at her. I looked at everybody in the house, and I just remember crying like on some dumb kid shit. Like, why?
Why am I the victim?
Why? Yeah,
Grandma.
Grandma, why? And I'm just like,
She hit you with the right hook.
Right
Like
up.
from Don't Be a Better. She hit you with the
Like,
right hook.
from that point on, I just never really got into it. So that's kind of my thing about just cigarettes, though, per se.
But the weed, we rolled up everything. Now we was just like, yo, dump everything in that shit. Let's smoke that shit. The first time I smoked it, I was like 13. You know what I'm saying? I was like 13.
I was like 15.
And
For sure.
that shit was mad whack to me. I was like, yo, shit, what
I'm not
is
even
this
phased
shit?
by this shit. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, we smoked the seed, so it was like popping.
That's
we was
nasty.
like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, this shit tastes like eggs or some shit, like cooked eggs or some shit. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
I liked it.
Well, the way they introduced weed to us was like it was a gateway drug. It's like, oh, and I thought cigarettes were the gateway drug. So I was 12 years old. I smoked a cigarette for the first time and shit. Like, fuck, I thought I was gonna be doing crack and heroin and ecstasy. Like, I thought I was gonna get addicted to all drugs. But that's how the media, Dare program and
All
motherfuckers.
that gateway shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even gonna cap. It's partially they ain't
It kinda
partially
is.
lying.
I
That
mean,
shit exposed you to some shit.
To me, it was the
The trap
gateway
gonna
drug,
expose you
know
to
what
some
I'm
shit. You gonna
saying?
pick up some weed and see some shit you ain't never thought you was about to see. Just picking up some weed as a kid. I remember that for
Word.
sure.
But not for
Like,
nothing. Once
I just
it-
came to get a
I
dub
feel-
tap.
I feel
Fuck
a-
is this?
I feel a whole gateway shit because once I started smoking weed, it led me to meeting like dudes that sold crack and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause
That's
they
probably
smoke
more
weed,
so
you
the
know what I'm
gateway.
saying?
I think.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh yeah, you sell crack. I heard you. Like, I want to get money too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
The gateway is really. I don't think.
But the gateway was the weed
the-
shit. 'Cause
it's
if
more
I wasn't
like the
smoking weed
trap.
with them, I
Like-
would have never even really had that moment with them to even have that conversation. You feel what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
You know how weed is.
The weed brings people
Weed,
together.
back in the day, if you smoke weed with somebody, it was like an instant connection. It was like that's your man. Like
Yeah. See, I could.
smoked a blunt with you. Yo, I heard you.
I'm from
Well,
a
New York's
different
a little,
time period.
New York's a little
like,
different, but
Yeah, New York's way different.
and LA, West Coast is different.
I'm from
too.
a different.
It's a
Like
little
my
bit di- it's
generation,
way
we
different
smoke
now. It's
fast.
commercialized
Like,
now,
we
but-
smoke very fast with each other. Like I done smoked with people I really do not remember because LA moves
Kylie?
that bad. Like they just
Kylie?
smoking with no comment. I ain't saying that. You ain't
I'm
ain't
fucking with
smoking
you.
with
I'm
me,
just
nigga.
fucking with you.
I'm saying no real talk, no talk. Like in LA, niggas just at least growing up in my time period, a lot of kids just I don't know. We get a lot of good conversation, but like it's fast paced. Smoking is very common out here.
What about in your household? Was your fam smoking? Cousins,
Nah,
My
sisters,
pops was
pops?
smoking, but he was on the low with it. I just would smell it. Like you just know that
Okay.
smell.
my
Like,
You
dad
knew a
sold
time.
mad shit, and then he got locked up. He don't think he
man.
did anything though. He did his shit. He clean. So like he was very like how boys in the hood, how that dad was very reformed. Like that nigga that came out just knew like he was one of them dads from like a very good jump. Like around like 13, I'm gonna say he got on that. Once he got around like 14, bro, it was really on some like don't do what I did type shit. But like growing up, Pops was lit though. From what I remember prior to that, like it was lit, super lit.
Okay. Let's run this back into the New York culture. Okay, when did the haze hit? When did the haze hit the scene? Yo, I got the haze, son. What's up? You got the haze. When did that hit? When did it hit?
The haze hit basically like I would say in like '88.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? That shit started basically with like the Dominican drug dealers. You know what I'm saying?
The Heights.
All Broadway, the whole
Okay,
Broadway,
okay.
really. You know what I'm saying? From 135th.
Salute
all
to
the way
my
up.
Dominicans too. Y'all
Yeah.
going hard as fuck.
So
That's
they
some
would go
shit.
cop the coke. Then the Cubans would be like, "Yo, take this weed with you too." You know what I'm saying?
Like, what
They
the fuck
bought
is
the
this?
weed, introduced the weed, and it was lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's that's really how it started. Like some real shit.
Okay. Now next thing, when did the sours hit?
I was about to say y'all really off the
Sour-
haze and that
the
sour
sour.
shit.
When
What's that
did the
about?
sour wave hit?
The sour really hit in like on some real shit. Like the first wave was in like 94, 95.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
I
that
know.
was like the official popcorn sour that was like so exclusive that it was like $5.50 a O for that
Damn.
shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like $5.50 an ounce.
It's out.
That's when like really the first super wave of like OG hit too. You know what
I'm
I'm
selling
saying?
it to you, fuck nigga. It ain't
You
mine.
dig?
Yeah.
Shit high as
In
fuck.
New York, you know what I'm saying?
550.
What was your first time coming out to Cali, bub?
My first time coming out to Cali was in like put it like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. My first pack of weed that I ever sold was from Cali in 1991.
Fuck.
Red
Nigga,
hit, red
I was
hits.
born in 91.
It was like
God
red
Salute to the
hit.
91, baby.
I was
You know what I'm
born.
saying?
Oh shit.
So that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So coming out to Cali, I've been coming out to Cali since the 90s. Like
Damn.
dead ass. Like sending packs, like doing all types of stupid
Yeah,
shit.
let me tell you something. Like when I first got on social media, you know, I was posting a lot of hot boy, a lot of dummy shit, a lot of flexing shit, you know, just to build the brand, kind of build the social media clout, if you want to say the word clout. But motherfuckers look at me like, oh, you put the game out there, you put that shit. I'm like, man, motherfuckers been coming out to Cali since the 90s and 80s and
Yeah.
70s. Like, don't look at me that I made shit hot, boys.
Nah,
like,
nah, nah.
don't.
Now
Yeah.
on some G shit, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like, 3 years ago I had did this shit CNBC, right? It was like a piece called American Vice, right? And it was about underground weed shit in New York. And not for nothing, I got casted for this role. It wasn't my story. It was a scripted role. You know what I'm saying? So I took the job, and it paid. I ain't gonna lie, it paid. I got paid heavy because I was like a star character in the
As
shit.
they should.
You know what I'm saying? So I was really like, word, y'all giving me a bag. I heard you. I was like, yo, I don't know. This is like a news show. They was like, it's scripted, bro. Like, chill out. Like, it's not even your real name. And I really understood what they said when they said that. And it made me think about the whole television shit. I'm like, everything's fake. You know what I'm saying? Everything's geared to make you believe whatever they want you to fucking believe. You know what I'm saying? So when I did the show, I kind of got like bad feedback from my community, which was like, oh, this nigga's up there giving the game away. He's telling how we do shit. And I'm like, yo, I ain't even really defend it because I was like, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is their script. This is what they already know. What are you, stupid? Like, first of all, y'all just got in the game a year ago, all right? And I understand you making money and you think that you're going to Cali, you're doing your little trips, that you balling and shit, but niggas been doing this shit since the 80s, bro, since the 70s, bro. Like, you think because you send a pack in the mail, like, they don't know what the time it is.
Touchdown.
They want you to get the pack, bro. You stupid or dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The economy needs that shit.
They
Like,
need it to move.
it
You're right.
balances shit out. Like, that's
It
just how
moves.
it goes. Like,
Well, just think the average person coming out here from
So,
out of town, real
the
quick.
whole country is about to be legalized. So all of that illegal shit, we telling a story that's old right now at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, anything we tell you from before is like a dub. Like, that shit don't even really matter. We just letting it be known to get it off our chest. Because
we weren't
guess
the
what?
first to do none of
'Cause
that
you know
shit.
what
I
though,
say
bro?
that a
It's
lot.
about to legalize in New York, and what the people don't really realize is that it's gonna be so many people that have never even smoked a fucking joint or anything
Whole
that
new market.
are gonna get into the game to make money, and they're gonna be bright-eyed, and they're gonna be intelligent, and they're gonna be leaving another job to do another job.
Yep.
And
I'm seeing it out here.
people are gonna get washed away with that shit. Because if
Yep.
you've been a stoner for 10, 15 years and you haven't been making moves, you're definitely gonna get washed out. You dig what I'm saying?
That's one of the things that you got to realize. We got this separation with somebody that has a brand. I have a brand. I have the Cali Plug brand. Now we got trappers coming from out of town that don't have brands. They could be doing it way bigger than me, making way more money, way more pounds and boxes and all that shit. But there's always that separation that they don't have a brand and they don't have a lane in this legit weed game. So there's always that tension between me and the elite movers, you know what I'm saying? Because they were too scared to put their face on camera. They were too scared to do this shit. So now they're in a situation where they don't have a brand and they can't really invest their money into anything legit because they're already so deep in the other side of things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, unfortunately, that's how business goes. Sometimes
true.
people miss windows. That's what business is for. That's how this whole thing rolls
Talk
out.
that shit. Talk
I
that
mean,
shit.
it is what it is. I
Yeah.
mean, at this point, if you're not catching on, it's like you're lacking information. That information might start at home. It might just, at this point, information is for everybody.
Some people
So,
got that paranoia in them still. Anything
Hey.
they do, they scared.
Yeah, and that shit is
Yeah.
dub. Scare money make no money.
That's the balance.
Please,
Salute,
that's
Chris.
that scary
balance
shit
of-
away from me.
Listen, that's the balance of the universe. You can't expect everybody to be the
Talk
same
that
person
shit.
and be on the same type of time.
That's wisdom for that ass.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
feel
it
me?
is what it
it's
is,
really
like,
wisdom because
It's
like,
that balance of the earth.
so
that's real.
everything's not for everyone. some people need to be in situations where they follow some type of structure because some people don't have structure, so they're looking for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I know. I've been in that position, bro.
Alright.
I've been in that same position, bro.
See this right here? This is structure right here.
Yeah.
This right here is structure. This is
Salute,
following
man.
a
Appreciate
program.
That.
You know what
Means
I'm
so
saying?
much, bro.
on,
Appreciate
man.
that, dog.
everybody want to
Yeah.
be a wild cowboy and be like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but for what? For who? Yourself? Like, it's lonely at the top, baby.
Yeah.
Nah,
Trust
you
me.
came from a wild. I know for,
Yeah,
for
he,
years.
he's
I
Chris
watched
has
you
seen
do
the whole
this,
brand
yeah.
build from day
He
one.
definitely made this into something
Yeah,
else
and
for sure.
you want to know something? And then like I have friends and I have associates that when they seen the structure coming and they seen the brand building coming, they used to fight it. And they weren't they'd be receptive towards it. You know, they didn't want to see the structure. They wanted to run wild. They wanted to be cowboys.
Well, people think if they can go against it, that maybe it won't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's not do it. Fuck it. Like, but if it could be them, they would, and they just run with the opportunity. So it's like you just gotta believe in yourself, man, and whatever you're trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And just live that out. That's it. Like in doses, maybe. You know.
Yeah, so let's take it back to the NY scene. How is the weed scene out of NY with the sessions, events, the pop ups, the Cali flavors, all that shit? Is it cool moving?
I mean, to me, it's kind of weird with the sessions.
I
and
know,
stuff
bro.
like
That's
that,
why
you
I
know?
really haven't rocked out there. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, like having like one of them like smoke
I
sessions.
know
in New
I
York
did.
and
I
shit.
did
mean,
two. I actually
It
did
seemed
two.
like that shit would get
No, I
fucked
did.
off. I'm
No, I
honest with
did
you.
two
Nah, they're
sessions out
cool.
there before I
The
was.
good thing about the sessions is this: it proves one thing, right? That I've been to numerous sessions. I've done numerous sessions.
Oh, you
right?
the sesh king.
I'm the sesh king, right?
Yeah,
I'm
salute.
I'm the tour king. So it's like
Yeah.
tours and sessions. You already know what it is. It's like okay, but it proves the point that when you do a weed sesh or weed event, it's peaceful. It's never really.
It's never
No
an
fuck
issue.
shit.
It's
No.
never
You know
fuck-
what
Chris,
I mean?
Chris has been to hundreds.
What?
You put one glass
Shout
of
out
Hennessy.
to all the weed sessions.
Yeah, but if you
bro.
put
It's
one
all
glass
them,
of
bro.
Hennessy into the equation, it's a different
gets
vibe.
tricky.
You
It
know
gets
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
weird.
It gets tricky for sure.
Yeah.
You get what? People
So,
start drinking while they smoke.
You know, when there's weed sessions with weed and liquor, I kind of stay away from the joints. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then it's the afters. Now we had the afties.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hey, another funny story, dog. My first time going to New York. Damn, bro. I went to this spot called the Boom Boom Room, this after hours spot, man.
Fire.
Hey, yo.
Stay
I
out from the
I don't
joint.
want to I don't want to dabble too much into it. Y'all got to find out about the Boom Boom Room yourself, okay? At the time, my
that
plan
light,
was
Cali plug invades the boom boom.
I
room.
wanted to bring the bud bar over there. I wanted to bring my
Boom, boom.
my weed bar over to the Boom
Right.
Boom Room. That was my goal, but I was like, that's too much logistics. I'm straight on doing all that shit.
Heard you.
Yeah, man.
But New York is a cool place. You know what I'm saying? When it legalizes, we'll see what happens. Today, the mayor
Word.
was just basically like, he's going to keep it on a small business level. And I kind of was just like, look at the, yo, what do you mean small business? Like,
Yeah, this is $1 billion.
what do you mean you're only going to let small businesses? So is $20 million a small business? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
20
Like,
M's, only 20 M's.
you already have MedMen on Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
So, like,
Y'all got madmen out there?
yeah, so it's like, what do you mean?
We're gonna have Cali Plug on
Is
Broadway.
that a small business?
Shit.
But that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
It's
then you're gonna have
not
all
a
these.
small
It's-
business.
it's-
I don't care
it's
what you tell me.
structured.
So
You
you're
gotta-
gonna have everybody
what?
in the hood thinking that they have a small business.
Fuck
that
you
the
in
weed-
downtown
you know what I'm
LA
saying? Like,
and in New York.
It's a setup, bro.
Nigga, that ain't small. Nigga.
It's a setup,
Off
bro.
Rip, that ain't small.
A lot of funny shit going on with these corporations and
Boutique.
shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of funny shit going on. Fuck.
So now there's no crimes now. So like, man, stay woke, man. That's
Stay
all I'm
woke.
gonna say, man.
Well, I mean,
Stay
dude.
woke.
So let me give you another example. New York. You fuck around Starlets or the Sin City or one of the spots, one of the titty bars that's open. Tell me why they have the police working the door. They profile. It's the real cops. It's
Because it's
no,
violent.
I know. I'm not saying
Niggas
nothing.
be having guns
And they hit you in the balls when they search you. They fucking hit you in the balls.
Yeah, you know
You-
why?
I don't-
Because if you got that razor in your ass, this shit is meatloaf, kid.
Hey,
Yo, listen,
why
man.
dumb motherfuckers?
Yo,
leave-
check
Y'all
it,
New
man.
York
It's a
niggas
lot of
be
it's
different.
It's a
Hey,
lot of
shit.
it's a lot of females get into a bag in New York.
Raising
You understand what I'm
ass.
saying? It's a lot of
Damn.
baby mothers. It's a lot of girlfriends. It's a lot of side pieces that work in these clubs. You feel what I'm saying? And they piss niggas off, man, when they shaking their ass.
I
off.
know that. I know that.
You dig what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers lose their mind.
They piss bitches off. Like
Yeah.
So you already know what it is.
What's
man.
up with the Deuce Deuce and the Tims? What's up with that? Motherfuckers.
Deuce in the team. Riverside motherfucker. Yeah,
Salute to
Rodham
security,
ass.
because that's a tough job. That shit is like, I swear to God, man, like the clubs, the strip club security in New York is like worse than like going to Rikers Island or something like than the COs there. It's bad,
Damn.
bro. It's like go through the metal detector, check your nuts, check your butthole. Like what the fuck? Like yo, you be ready to fight, yo. Like yo, back up off me, man. Don't touch me, bro.
New York be tripping.
Tripping.
So I stay my ass right the fuck here. I like it here. You know what I mean? I love New York though, like a motherfucker. I love Atlanta, but I love New York for sure.
Did
But
you see what was in
Cali's
that box that I gave you
Disneyland.
right
Yo, let's
there?
open up the box, dog. Zippy, what up, though? Let's get it.
Yeah, shout out my man Zippy,
You see
Zippy Script at
Oh.
Zippy Script on Instagram. You know
Zip,
what I'm saying?
Zippy.
Okay.
Alright.
Got this. Got the Kim.
What's in the box?
So Zippy is basically a
Oh.
company that curates different brands, like top shelf brands. That particular box was curated by us for Garrison Lane. You know,
Yeah, I know Garrison Lane. Everyone's bringing their OG up here.
yeah, everybody's on the Billy Kimber, so we made a
Yeah.
custom box for him, stuff like that. You know
Oh,
what I
this
mean?
lighter.
lighter fucking goes dumb as fuck, man.
That's cool lighter.
Let's get real hyphy. Oh yeah, appreciate you, bro. What is this right here? A cone?
That is a joint holder, like store a little joint in there, dude, or whatever.
Okay, damn, you got the whole Billy Kimber pack. All right, man, salute, bro. Zippy, what up, bro?
Yeah.
Salute.
Yeah, yeah.
Zippy.
So we
Yeah,
just
man.
keeping it moving. Brandon, man. You
Uh-huh.
know, they say to be a multimillionaire, you have to have several functioning businesses. So there you
Like
go.
Salute.
Seven
So-
passive.
There goes a jewel if you didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
7 passive means of income.
There you go, man.
Oh, wait,
My
word.
man.
Who you tapped in with so far since you've been out here the last couple of days? I've seen you with all the brands. Tell you the truth.
I'm basically, on just like a chilling mission and just on some branding shit.
Vibing.
Sometimes people are like, "Oh, you're going to get this," and I'm not going to get anything, but I'm going to just size up the market. You dig what I'm saying?
As you should.
So when it comes back home, everybody's ready. Everybody's on the right type of time.
He's doing your recon. He's doing his recon
Yeah,
work.
man.
I
I'm
fuck
bringing
with that.
closure basically to all this other shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Well,
Taking Purple City, putting that in
oh,
the dispensaries,
yeah.
putting Renat Supply in the dispensaries.
Let's run that, bro.
Perp Invaders in
Let's
the
run
dispensary.
that.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. Let those live there and build other brands.
Hey, man. Bub, Chris, appreciate y'all coming on the
Yes,
PlugCast,
brother. You
bro.
already know,
Yeah.
man.
Y'all got any shout outs? Maybe tell people
Cali
your
Cloud.
social media. You know what I'm saying? Bub, you got some shout outs, some social media links.
Yeah, man. At Perp Invaders, at Shiest Bubs, ShiestBubz, at Zippy Script. And the vibes, man. We out here, man. LA vibes.
What about you, Chris? You?
Oh man, y'all know me, man. I was Chris King, man. If you don't, you should. Feel me? Snotty Nose, 1400. Niggas supposed to go on tour and shit. I'm just chilling, fool. I got mixtape dropping and shit. I ain't tripping. Feel me?
All right, that's what it is, man. Appreciate y'all coming out. I'm gonna have y'all out next week too if y'all out here for sure.
Yeah.
I know you out here,
Hopefully,
Chris.
shit.
Oh, you might be on tour.
Yeah,
right?
I'm out here too. It's
All right,
popping.
for
Yeah.
sure. That's what it is.
Right, man.
PlugCast, baby.
She wanna get scooped, she wanna get kidnapped. What type of sense is that? She jump on my right, ask for the zip of the pack. She know the sliding, no schemes to go gas. She little way that my chopper go black. I said I quit the lane, then I relax.